Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're counting down the top 2 United States of America Washington quarter dollar coins you should know about, so let's get started. First up, the Washington quarter dollar, dated 1973 with a D mint mark, shown today in natural circulated color condition, is a fascinating coin that carries the atmosphere of the early 1970s in the United States. This coin was produced during a time when American society was experiencing rapid cultural shifts, technological advancements, and economic changes, and like millions of other coins, it quietly traveled through countless hands while history continued to unfold. At first glance, the 1973 Washington quarter might appear like a typical piece of everyday currency, but when you pause and truly observe its details, the coin begins to reveal its personality. The circulated color immediately tells a story of movement and use, showing that this coin spent years participating in everyday transactions rather than sitting untouched in storage. The obverse side of the coin features the iconic portrait of George Washington, whose dignified profile has been a symbol of American coinage for generations. In circulated condition, the highest points of Washington's hair and facial features become gently softened, creating a portrait that feels shaped by decades of real-world use. The small but important D mint mark located near the date indicates that this quarter was struck at the Denver Mint. This mark connects the coin to one of the most significant minting facilities in the United States, where millions of coins were produced to support the country's growing economy. The natural circulated color of a 1973 quarter often appears as a balanced silver-gray tone, sometimes accompanied by darker shading in the recessed parts of the design. These tones developed gradually through years of contact with air, pockets, cash registers, and countless exchanges. Each tiny mark on the coin's surface represents part of its journey. This quarter may have been used in supermarkets, vending machines, gas stations, and local stores, quietly playing its role in everyday commerce during the 1970s. Turning to the reverse side, the coin displays the powerful American eagle with its wings spread wide. The eagle stands proudly above a bundle of arrows, surrounded by olive branches that symbolize strength and peace. Even in circulated condition, the eagle's design remains impressive and balanced. Although the highest points of the feathers may show signs of wear, the overall image still communicates power and national pride. The 1973 quarter belongs to the copper-nickel-clad era of American coinage, a period that began in 1965 when the United States stopped using silver in most circulating coins due to rising metal prices. This clad composition consists of a copper core layered between nickel alloys, giving the coin durability and allowing it to remain in circulation for decades. The reeded edge of the quarter adds another layer of detail, with fine ridges running along the outer edge of the coin. Even after years of use, these ridges remain visible, though they may feel slightly softened. Coins like the 1973 D quarter remind us that everyday objects can quietly witness decades of human activity. This small coin may have traveled through cities, towns, and rural communities across the country. Collectors often appreciate circulated coins because they carry visible evidence of real-life use. Unlike pristine coins, circulated examples tell stories through their wear patterns and color changes. A coin from 1973 likely existed during a fascinating cultural period filled with evolving music, fashion, and technology that defined the decade. When collectors examine circulated quarters, they often study how wear appears on specific design elements, such as Washington's cheek and the eagle's breast. Under bright lighting, the coin surface may reveal a network of fine hairline marks created through years of contact with other coins. These small marks create a unique surface texture that makes every circulated coin slightly different from the next. Holding a coin like this can create a sense of connection to the past, reminding us how physical money once played a central role in daily life. In a YouTube video, this coin becomes much more than a simple piece of metal. It becomes a storyteller, encouraging viewers to imagine the decades of activity it has experienced. The Washington quarter design has proven remarkably durable, maintaining its strong visual presence even after years of wear and handling. As the world moves toward digital payments and electronic transactions, coins like the 1973 D quarter become tangible reminders of a different financial era. The imperfections across the coin surface add personality and authenticity, transforming it from a mass-produced object into a unique historical artifact. Even though millions of quarters were minted in 1973, each circulated example developed its own character over time. The Denver Mint's production of quarters helped ensure that coins remained available across the country during periods of heavy economic activity. Studying a circulated coin encourages patience and curiosity, allowing collectors to appreciate small details often overlooked in everyday objects. This quarter likely passed through the hands of people from many different backgrounds, witnessing countless small transactions that kept daily life moving. The pairing of Washington's dignified portrait on the front with a powerful eagle on the reverse creates a timeless and balanced design. Every softened line and toned surface area on the coin quietly reflects years of circulation and real-world experience. Next up, the Washington Quarter Dollar, dated 1979 with the D mint mark, presented today in natural circulated color condition, is a coin that quietly carries the character of the late 1970s. While it may appear like an ordinary quarter at first glance, this small piece of currency represents a time when everyday cash transactions were a constant part of daily life. Coins like this one moved through countless hands, pockets, and cash registers, witnessing small moments of history while serving a simple yet essential purpose in the American economy. When we begin to observe the coin carefully, its circulated condition immediately begins to speak. The soft silver-gray tone across the surface, combined with darker shading in recessed areas of the design, shows that the coin has spent years in real circulation. Instead of remaining untouched in a collection, it participated in the rhythm of everyday commerce, quietly helping people pay for food, transportation, and countless small purchases. The obverse side of the coin proudly displays the portrait of George Washington, a design that has become one of the most recognizable images in American coinage. Sculpted with dignity and balance, Washington's profile represents leadership, stability, and the long tradition of the United States. In circulated condition, the highest points of Washington's portrait, particularly the hair above the ear and the cheekbone area, often appear slightly worn. This gentle smoothing happens naturally over decades of handling, giving the portrait a softer appearance that reflects the coin's journey through time. Just beside the date appears the small but important D mint mark, indicating that this quarter was produced at the Denver Mint. The Denver facility has played a major role in American coin production, and its coins have traveled across the country through countless financial exchanges. The natural circulated color of the 1979 quarter often reveals subtle variations in tone. Some areas may appear brighter where friction occurred, while other sections near the lettering or design details may appear darker due to accumulated oxidation and handling. Each small scratch or contact mark on the coin surface tells a quiet story. These marks were not created in a single moment but slowly developed as the coin moved alongside many other coins in pockets, drawers, and coin trays. Turning the coin to the reverse reveals the powerful image of the American bald eagle with its wings spread wide. The eagle stands proudly above a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and readiness, while olive branches curve below to represent peace. Even in circulated condition, the eagle remains a strong and impressive image. Although the highest points of the feathers may appear slightly flattened from years of contact, the design still communicates the original artistic intention. By 1979, the Washington Quarter had already been in production for more than 4 decades, proving the lasting appeal of its design. It had become one of the most familiar coins in American daily life. The coin is made from copper-nickel-clad composition, a metal combination introduced in the mid-1960s when the United States moved away from silver coinage due to rising metal prices and economic adjustments. Inside the coin is a copper core, which is sandwiched between layers of nickel alloy. This structure provides durability and allowed coins like the 1979 quarter to survive years of circulation. The reeded edge of the coin, with its evenly spaced grooves, adds a tactile feature that collectors and everyday users can easily recognize. Over time, these ridges may soften slightly, but they remain visible. Coins like the 1979 D quarter remind us that ordinary currency can quietly witness extraordinary amounts of human activity. Every exchange represents a small moment in someone's life. This quarter may have traveled through supermarkets, vending machines, gas stations, school cafeterias, or city buses, participating in countless everyday interactions. Collectors often appreciate circulated coins because they show authentic signs of real use. Unlike pristine mint-state coins, circulated pieces reveal their stories through wear and color changes. When examining the coin closely, collectors often focus on areas like Washington's cheek, the lettering around the rim, and the eagle's breast to understand how circulation gradually affects the design. Under strong lighting, the surface of the coin may reveal very fine hairline marks. These lines create a texture that reflects the coin's decades-long journey through daily transactions. Each circulated coin develops its own personality. Even though millions of 1979 quarters were minted, no 2 circulated examples will look exactly the same. Holding a coin like this can create a surprising connection to the past. It reminds us that before digital payments and credit cards dominated commerce, physical coins were essential tools for everyday life. In a YouTube video, a coin such as the 1979 D Washington Quarter becomes more than just metal. It becomes a small storyteller capable of sparking curiosity and imagination. The Washington Quarter design has proven remarkably durable over the decades, maintaining its visual strength even as the surface slowly wears down through use. As the world gradually shifts toward digital and contactless payments, coins like this become physical reminders of a time when money could be felt, counted, and exchanged by hand. The imperfections across the coin's surface add individuality and charm. Each small mark represents a moment when the coin was used, moved, or exchanged. Even though the 1979 quarter is not rare in terms of mintage, its circulated condition provides authenticity that many collectors enjoy studying and preserving. The Denver Mint's role in producing this coin reflects the vast scale of coin manufacturing needed to support everyday economic activity. Taking the time to study a circulated coin encourages patience and attention to detail, allowing collectors to appreciate aspects that might otherwise go unnoticed. This quarter likely moved through many communities over the years, participating in small transactions that helped keep daily life moving forward. The pairing of Washington's portrait on the front and the eagle on the reverse creates a design that feels balanced, strong, and timeless. Every softened line, subtle tone variation, and worn detail on the coin's surface quietly reflects decades of real-world experience.